Senator Rose Conway-Walsh says her party had no choice but to put the motion forward as the housing crisis is now a national issue and she claims the government is failing to deal with it. I put it to her this lunchtime that the motion of no confidence in the minister was always going to fail once Fianna Fáil said they wouldn't support it.
Well, unfortunately it was, but we had no choice but to put this motion forward. I'm hugely disappointed that Fianna Fáil abstained from it, 29 abstained from it, so it lost by 10 votes. Because this government has failed in terms of housing. I mean, we see homelessness is up 25%, child homelessness up 34%, and pensioner homelessness is up 40%. So it's an absolute failure of government.
Yet the Housing Minister did give a robust defence of his time as Minister, and he insisted that, yes, while some policies haven't worked, others have, and thousands of households have left homelessness over the past year.
Yeah, but thousands more have gone into it, and the numbers are increasing all the time, and that's the problem with it. So you have situations where rents are increasing and increasing all of the time, and there's no cap on them. Now, Pierce Doherty, my own colleague, put through a proposal for a 3-year rent freeze. There would be no cost to the exchequer, so that new tenants' rents would be frozen and tied to the consumer price index. So time after time we have offered solutions in terms of the housing crisis, and they've been blocked by government and blocked by Fianna Fáil. You know, it's the same thing for the tax relief for the renters. 8.3% of rent could be paid back each year to renters. We showed how that could be done as well.
Now, the bottom line is that, I suppose, more housing is needed, more social housing in particular. And the Minister did say last night that more new homes will be provided this year than any year in the past decade.
But there's more people also becoming homeless all of the time. We even see it in Mayo in terms of people all of the time being, there aren't enough houses there. And people are looking for housing all of the time. We see in Mayo alone the figures for people looking for housing has doubled in the last 2 years. Now that's even setting aside the whole situation with the pyrite where people's houses are collapsing, and the Minister hasn't yet come forward with a solution to that. So the numbers are increasing and the rents are increasing. I mean, rents have increased 22% since 2016 as well. So, and you have the situation where the government are blaming the local authorities. Well, local authorities, if they don't have the staff and they don't have the resources to build the houses, they can't build them.
Nevertheless, your motion, as we say, was defeated last night. So what next?
Well, we will continue to press the government to make provision within the budget for housing and to increase the number of housing. We have shown how you can double the spending on social housing up to 2.3 billion. We will continue to do that because we have to do it, because this isn't just a Dublin problem. Many people in Mayo will have seen over the last number of weeks, even in trying to get accommodation for students to attend colleges in these different cities, they're absolutely crucified with the amounts that are being demanded to be paid. And yet then you have the whole episode of the vulture funds and the non-performing loans and the repossessions that will result in that. So this is a continuing crisis that continues to escalate, and government have to face up to the crisis that it is.